It's draft day. The first thing you need to know when drafting your team is if your player gets a point for catching a pass. Points per reception leagues, PPR, favors a player who gets a point for a reception. In PPR leagues, Julian Edelman, who has averaged almost 100 catches over the last 2 years, can be a stud, even though he doesn't find the end zone often. Running backs on passing downs to keep in mind include Shane Vereen, which, by the way, a great fantasy name, the few, the proud, the Vereens. Mark it down. And there's Danny Woodhead. Those guys are very valuable. And on the other hand, there are non-PPR games where you prefer players who rack up yardage and touchdowns. Go for downfield playmakers like Deshaun Jackson when he's not dropping the ball in the front of the end zone. He's an elite wide receiver when it comes to yards per catch. And focus on running backs who work in the red zone and near the goal line, such as Alfred Morris and Chris Ivory. Get more tips and a draft guide when you visit the fantasy section at usatoday.com. And remember, you can play daily fantasy football when you visit fantasyscore.com. Build your winning lineup every Sunday.